Okay, so the question I've got on my mind is, do you think this has anything to do with the sparrow? Like, do you think by the end of this whole thing I'm gonna find that sparrow mafioso's daughter at the end of all of this, or is that a completely unrelated aspect? I feel like it could easily go either way. Also, it was a treasure. Boom! There you go. Now I can buy myself this thing. Boom! Say goodbye to this mystical, magical thingamabobbo. Yeah, I bet you thought I was gonna see a long and storied existence. Nope, now it's this thing. Bammo! And seeing as how the Bork bullets, while incredibly cool, by the way, don't actually do all that much, I guess I'll try a different sub-weapon. We'll see if it actually, if it does the exact same thing as the other reflector. It just acts as a shield. Also, I was gonna say that this thing didn't look nearly as cool as the other ones, but then it started breaking apart and coming back together all awesome style, so that immediately put all my worries to rest. I don't know about any of you, but I was worried that this thing would not be cool. Turns out, it is hella cool. Hella being the operative word. Okay, so I've got the K9 tracker. Now there's an interesting thing right there. Huh. Was that mark always there? I feel like it wasn't, but I also don't know for certain. But that's also definitely where the Sparrow gang was. So if I go that way, am I just going to be met with the exact same thing I saw before? Will I be wasting my time? We are about to find out, I suppose. Although, now I'm a bit confused. It was all, the missing dogs were marked on my map, and I thought it would be this map that they were marked on, but then it turns out not so much. It would certainly make sense if one of the dogs was trapped over here in some sort of weird hell dimension that could only be gone, you know, you can only get through it with the magic gate. I mean, isn't this the place that Mr. Bamboo mentioned? He said he couldn't get bamboo to make his bamboo wear. That's true. Can I cut it down and grab bamboo in order to deliver it to Mr. Bamboo? The answer is, inexplicably, no. And, yeah, the mark is on the far, far, far end. Also, yep, hey, didn't we make it clear before? The boss is fuming, daughter's been kidnapped, doing everything we can to find her. We searched everywhere, can't find her, so go away. Alrighty, well, that's a problem. How precisely am I expected to find these other dogs, then? Which map was it that they were all marked on? This is not good. This is not good. Was it in the town and I just didn't realize it? I thought, no, I looked. Oh dear, 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 dear me, oh my. I honestly did not anticipate this becoming a thing. I thought this was all going to be rather clear-cut, all things considered, and now there's a bunch of ambiguity running around here, and I'm not sure what to make of any of it. All that I know for certain in this world is that I am probably going to look like a fool. Well, in order to save some semblance of sanity, and to make sure this video actually has progress in it, instead of just me, you know, running around looking for progress, let's just make sure that I cut to where I'm supposed to be going, just to be on the safe side. Okay, that was a very small cut, but there's a little mark here, right there, on this particular little patch of ground, back in one of the places where we started. If this turns out to be a thing, then I'll know I'm on the right track. If it turns out to be something entirely unrelated, well, then I'm going to feel a fool, and then I'll go back to, you know, searching the mysteries and what have ye. Alright, let's examine. Deep Abyss. This is the famous Deep Abyss of a God of Forest. Indeed, that doesn't help me in the slightest. Okay. I don't really see a dog anywhere near here. That bodes poorly for me. Yep, definitely gonna do some cutting. Okay, hold up. Fisherman's intuition tells me the legendary fish is awoken. People call it Whooper! That's a Pokemon. They say it swallowed the moon's reflected on the water's surface. You don't think Whooper swallowed up the... He's talking about how his dog is missing. Is this dog part of the supergroup? It's possible. Maybe I'll go talk to that lady who's visiting Hishitoshi Spring. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Also important. Very confused. Chime that reacts to the presence. It's a key item and cannot be used. Yeah, but it's supposed to react to stuff. Okay, okay. It used to circle around and tell me where I was supposed to go. Tsuka Ruins, oh boy. Oh boy, this isn't good for me. Shinshu Field. Oh, Jiminy Jillikers, this is gonna be a day and a half. Okay, so I've got good news and I've got bad news. The bad news is I don't still technically know exactly what I'm supposed to do in order to accomplish my goals. The good news is I've basically figured out how the map system works a little bit better. These are the 3 marks that I was given, which it tells me that, to answer the question I had when this video began, basically the... Alright, so I've got good news and I've got bad news. The bad news is, technically, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing still, and the jury is still out on that one. However, I have figured out by looking at the map that the 3 marks that I was shown on my map are the same ones that I'm supposed to be going to. I just didn't realize it was so zoomed out at the time. So I was able to figure that one out, and I sort of figured out that the answer to the question that I asked earlier about this all being tied to the Sparrow Daughter thing, it looks like I'm gonna have to find her to get access into that place to find one of the dogs, which I guess is hanging out on the inside of it. I guess. I don't actually know that for certain. So that's going to be a thing. And I don't even know how to get to the one that isn't this one, so I'm going to have to do some exploratorian. If that's gonna be... That's a thing. I'm gonna have to do some exploring around these here parts and see if I can actually solve the mystery, as it were. Found a stray bead. Not actually necessary, but cool that I did. I thought maybe... I mean, I saw these things up here when the time changed, that maybe this is where I was supposed to go, what I was supposed to do. It appears not. It seemed to just be secret goodies, which I'm not going to say no to. I'm not going to say I'm not grateful for those. Those are very swell and dandy and I'll have in everything. However, it does not solve the mystery of what I'm supposed to be doing. The problem I'm currently facing is, okay, so the kid said, maybe I should go visit that lady who's at that spring. Problem is, I'm not 100% sure if I know where that place that he said even is. Because I don't exactly have all of the locations in this game memorized in my head. And I'm not 100% sure where or what anything is 100% of the time, because I'm not good with Japanese names. And this game is comprised solely of them. Which suddenly made me remember Bone Lady! Hello, hang on. At first I thought you were stupid and pointless and maybe completely a bad use of my time, but hang on. Use your bones to tell me what I need to do. I knew you'd come, White Wolf. You are troubled. Well then, if you have money, I'm ready. Are you interested? I don't have the money for this! Oh my god, because I bought the fancy reflector. Hang on. Let me just rob you slightly. Is that? Oh, that's just a 10 yen. That's just a 10 yen. That's not even an all yen. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. That was... I had no way of knowing that spending all of my money on something I didn't necessarily need at that moment in time would ultimately end up in dooming me slightly. Well, maybe not dooming. That's an over-exaggeration. But inconvenience? Very much so. Oh, butts. Okay, now I need to get money before she'll look at the bones and tell me something. Let's hope that her hint system is actually really good. Otherwise, I'm going to be in serious problems. Serious troubles here. Okay, well, the good news is that this weapon does, like, crazy damage. I'm able to slap these fools around real easily. Like, oh my goodness, golly gorsh. Okay, wow, okay. That was almost instantaneous. All right, so maybe buying this wasn't the greatest plan I've ever had, but by Jove, it ultimately paid off, I've got to say. Also, I suppose getting money isn't... It's not the most difficult thing in the world, so perhaps I may have over-exaggerated when I didn't have enough, as now I have enough to do it 4 separate times. Here's hoping that I don't have to, but, I mean, that's why hint systems exist in games, for the purposes of helping people who are stupid like me. So, it would, if anything, it would be rude to not make use of the services. Here's hoping that she isn't one of those really vague and useless hint givers you sometimes see in games. Alright, yes, I have money. Here you go. Have some money. Please tell me what I need to do. Wow, I checked the bones. It's coming to me. I can see it. The 8 spirits are eager to undo the evil that blocks the wind. A sparrow's inn lies in a plain. Restore their parched land. A proud canine spirit shall be reborn. I can't tell you anymore. Yet, all you did was tell me you're useless. You told me something I already needed to know. Oh, just do the thing with the sparrow and everything will be great. Fantastic. I guess actually giving me some sort of advice to being able to do that was completely off the cards. Instead, just telling me what I already know. Great. Awesome. Well, as it is the one that she brought up first, I guess it's something that I can do. I just need to figure out how. Very well. I guess I'll do that. Yarg! Oh! Okay, first that sparrow and now a dog. This is going to be quite a feast. Okay. The dreadful Mr. Cutter. Well then, come on, Mutt, it's dinner time. Okay, all right. Okay, well, I'm gonna need you to not. All right, okay, all right, okay. So I was just kind of running about trying to figure out, well, what on earth I'm supposed to do, and then I realized that the only real loose end I could think of that I might be able to make some sort of resolution to, was this whole Cutter situation. Hey, what are you doing back here again, Mutt? You've got some nerve coming into people's houses like this. You wouldn't even make a decent snack, you scrawny mongrel. My husband's got a nicey tasty beast for us to feast on anyway. Apparently a sparrow. I guess maybe I had to talk about the sparrow before they would, okay. When it's finally stopped tweeting, we can dig in. Okay. And I blew up the hole in the wall. The sun's shining through a hole in the roof. That's one big hole. But you could see the moon through it at night. But this is no place to be talking about gazing at the moon. And it's a... Okay, okay. I have one single idea. Unfortunately, yeah, why are you again, Mutt? You won't get away from me this time. I'll have you in my pot before you can even bare your teeth. Liars! Don't try and talk a big game when you don't actually have the ability to do so. Okay, alright. So, obviously the moon plays some kind of role in things. That much is obvious. So, I need the moon. Now, I can make it daytime, but I can't make it nighttime, so... And, alright, that took 1.5 years, but we finally made it to nighttime. Now, then a monster decides to immediately blindsight me. Oh, okay, sure, I guess that makes sense and isn't stupid and infuriating at all. No siree, babo. All right, now don't mind me. Just gonna cut you open and there. Oh, there's a guy with a... Nope, let's have you not. And I guess that was not the correct thing to do. Oh, well. I have bested you in combat. That's all there is to it. All right, now that it is nighttime and I'm not getting attacked by some sort of jump-scaring demon, is there something to do with the moon that I can do? Exactly, here. Okay, see, this is something. The moon shining through a hole in the roof. The light of the full moon sure looks eerie in here. Monsters can't control themselves when exposed to such light. We should drag any suspicious characters we see into this light. Well, see, now, is there any reason you couldn't have told me that, like, when I looked through the hole the first time? Okay, well, how do I get you to go in there? The moon's very bright again tonight, isn't it? Moonlight can be a real nuisance for us, you know. It seems to give us strange powers and makes us show our true colors. So it makes it hard to keep up a pretense of normal life. And we get so hungry on nights like that, too. Okay, well, hang on. How about that? Yarg! You saw me, you saw me! Where'd that shadow come from? It ain't human, whatever it is. Isun, were you not under the pretense of these people being monsters and or possessed by them? Because that was kind of obvious. So you saw me. Now I'm going to kill you. I'm going to eat you all up. Bring it on, you spooks. Okay, that's not you're not allowed to say that, Isun. Come out and fight. Okay, all right. So by doing this, I save the sparrow, I can get the dog. Bada bing, bada boom. What the flying hell are these? They're like evil swans? That's a new one on my end. I've seen a lot of yokai from my various pop culture perusings. That's not what I'm used to. All right, well, let's see. First things first. Let's see if we can knock you down. Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Takes care of that. So we just got to use our cutty powers whenever they decide to start getting all up in my biz. There we go. And just to be safe. No demon fangs. All right. So are those going to be normal enemies? Because that didn't seem anything like a boss to me. But there we go. Okay. So are you two perhaps not evil anymore? That'd be handy. That box wasn't full of demons. It was full of a freaking bird mafioso's daughter. Chirp. Oh, it was so awful being locked away by those monsters. It feels wonderful to be free again. Or maybe those weren't people being possessed and they were just demons in a full-on human disguise. I guess that makes a little more sense. And it feels wonderful to be free again. Thanks so much, doggy. Here, let me pet you. Oh, please do. Yay! That's the first time I've been pet since this adventure began. My name's Chun, or Chun. Who knows? Precious flower of the Sparrow Inn. Nice to meet you. You mind helping me get a dog? Is this the girl the boss of the Sparrow Inn was looking for? I'd better get home, otherwise Pop will be worried about me. But if I go alone, those monsters might catch me again. Would you come with me back to Sasa Sanctuary, doggy? Bah, this brat's a handful. Dude, she got kidnapped by monsters that wanted to eat her. Cut her some slack for being worried about getting re-kidnapped. What the hell? Oh, well, let's hang with her for a bit. Stupid. Why, you little... You're the one being a jerk, Isun. You started it. Come on, doggy, let's go. All right. I don't suppose you'll actually, run fast when I run fast? Oh, it actually looks like you might. All right, yeah, that works great. Awesome. I was worried I was actually going to have to very, very, very slowly follow you back to where you wanted to go. Oh, that's a massive relief. But yeah, man, you can't throw a rock at someone and expect them to not immediately decide to start throwing rocks back, Isun. That's completely on your end. I do not much care for this Isun character, if I'm being completely honest. I'm assuming eventually more redeeming characteristics will, shine through over the course of our adventures together. And he's merely, just at the beginning of his character development. We shall see when the credits roll how I feel. Regardless, I saved the girl. Hey, Chirp! What are you doing at Sasa Sanctuary? The whole Sparrow tribe is on high alert. No one gets through this gate until the boss's daughter is found. Oh, wow, okay, hang on, you actually found him. Hi, I'm back. Chun, are you okay? Boss, she's back. Chun's back. Chorp is the sound that this creature makes, I have decided. Pop, pop! I'm sorry, Pop. I won't go out on my own again. Chorp. Uh-oh. Boss is delighted. That's horrible. You sure about that? This white doggy saved me, Pop. You'll give him something to thank him, won't you? Chorp. Wow, he can move. Access through. The boss has accepted you. You're lucky. Okay, then, you better come inside. Bada bing, bada boom. We done did the thing. And I guess another dog is just chilling out in here this whole time. Also, hang on. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. Boink. Oh. Well, alrighty. Fancy. Don't mind if I does. Thank you very much. I'm very curious as to what you get from collecting all of those. So I can already tell that some of those are going to be like the worst things in the history of ever to actually find. Welcome to Sparrow Inn. I'm a hostess here. Let us know if there's anything you need. A mafia infused and ran inn and bed and breakfast? That's a little weird. Ah, welcome. Is this also Sanctuary's long-running Sparrow Inn? Yes, welcome. You're the one who rescued young Chun, aren't you? It was chaos here for a while when she suddenly vanished like that. Thank goodness she's safe now. Oh, yes, thank goodness. Or thank goddess, because that is what I is. Okay, so... Well, I was not anticipating that being an elevator. All right, so the question is... Whoa, that's a lot of things. Let's not open any of them until we're told otherwise. We've been waiting for you. You did a great job finding Chun. We want to thank you, too. When I told Pop about everything you did, he was really surprised. Weren't you, Pop? Chop. Uh-oh. The boss is very impressed with you. I don't like agreeing with you soon, but this is indeed rather silly. We want to give you everything in these baskets as a reward. You can rest at the inn down below, and the hot spring behind the inn is great for relaxing. Well, as long as I've been given explicit permission to ransack, then I shall gladly do so. At least I actually waited, you know, and got permission before I decided to just yoink everything. It's always best to probably, you know, be a bit more respectful in situations such as this. So far, it just seems like a bunch of various treasures and items, which I'm not gonna say no to. I'm not gonna say, oh, that's just awful. I mean, it's essentially free money and other such things, so I'll gladly accept it. I was just kind of hoping, you know, for story progression or a magic power. I suppose it was a bit unrealistic to expect that you would give me either of those things because, I mean, you're just a bird with an inn. It makes much more sense that you would monetarily, you know, thank me for what I did. And so, you know, ultimately, I'm just going to say thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm happy to have helped. But that doesn't solve the answer of how to get over to where that mark is. We can chill out here. I don't really want to right now, but it's an option. Let's see. I mean, I was told there's a back of the inn with a hot spring, which, aha! That's not the direction I came from, I'm almost certain. Yes. Okay, here we go, here we go. Now we might be making progress. Excuse me, wait a minute, please. This is Sasa Bathhouse, Sparrow Inn's famous natural hot spring, but I'm afraid the water's run out. We're closed at the moment. What do you mean there's no hot water? This is a hot spring, ain't it? It happened the other day. There was sort of an earthquake. I thought I heard a monster roar, then the water just stopped flowing all of a sudden. Earthquake and a monster roar? Wonder if it was that disturbance where everything went black. Ever since then, I've been praying for the water to return with my fancy fire dance. But it's not showing any signs of springing up again. Never before in the history of Sasa Bathhouse has this happened. I'm so sorry you've come all this way only to be disappointed. I blame myself. I must beat myself with my own fried drumsticks. Hey, okay, please don't do that. We hate taking baths anyway. Please stop doing that. Oh. Okay, well, if you're just gonna abuse yourself like that, and I have no way of making you stop, that's really messed up, and I'm not too happy about it, but I guess I don't have a choice. I mean, in a certain capacity, I'm glad that you take your job so seriously. The gate's shut tight. Huh, doesn't look like it's locked. How the heck are we supposed to open this thing? Well, the last time I was faced with something like this, I was able to just do that. And this time I am not able to. Okay. Well, my first line of action shall be go to the head honcho and ask if I can be let through. Always start with the most obvious and easy solutions to your problems and work your way down. Hey, can I, like, go far to the back? Sharp. Uh-oh. The boss is very impressed. Stupid. You stupid. The boss doesn't accept just anyone, you know. You're a lucky mutt. Well, that's all well and good. But, All right, so directly asking nicely is not the solution. Ho hum hum ho. My first thought would be, do I have any celestial brush techniques that might immediately solve this problem? Oh, can I just jump down here and I didn't even bother to check and I'm stupid? It doesn't seem like I'm actually able to. What? Okay, hi, whoa. Please, start again. I've prayed and prayed and prayed, but the water won't still flow. This is it, the end of the bathhouse. Dried up now. What would my ancestors think? Beating myself with my own fried drumstick will be a fitting end. I already told you, why don't you, we don't take baths. And then Mr. Bamboo shows up. Okay. I guess I should have spent more time talking to people. Little unintuitive, just a little tiny itty bitty little bit, but letting that one slide, that one's on me. Oh, the smell of the bamboo sure brings back memories. The bamboo from Sessa Sanctuary smells like no other. I can't wait to get started making my bamboo ware. I must finish in time for the festival. Hey, it's the old bamboo dude. Oh, hello, Wolfie, little sprite. Thank you for all your help. Ever since you found the Sparrow Boss's missing daughter, entry to Sessa Sanctuary is possible again. I wish I could thank you somehow. Is there something you're having trouble with? Oh, so many things. Trouble? Nah, except maybe a lot of things, but that sparrow over there seems to have a problem. Well, what's wrong, little sparrow? Please leave me alone. I have to put things right. I won't set a bad example for the others. If I sacrifice my flesh to the gods, they will revive the spring. What is wrong with you? Here we go again. You wish to revive this dried up hot spring? I may be of some assistance in that case. What was that? This bamboo tube on my back reacts to underground minerals. I should be able to detect where the hot spring water is. You sure about that, Gramps? That sounds silly. Yep, my bamboo ware never lies. First, I'll need some help. Now be a good wolf and dig me a hole. It'll be fun, like a game. Okay, sure. Only because I think I need to do this to progress. Also, I guess, in general, a nice thing to do. Very well, I'll explain the hot spring digging game. When the game begins, I'll start walking around. Your job is to rapidly dig so I can get deep in the ground. But be careful, many dangers lurk underground. I'll focus on walking so I won't be able to avoid danger. And if I get hurt too badly, I won't be able to play anymore. But if I'm able to get deep underground, I'll show you where the hot spring water will bubble up. Shall I explain again? I think I'm okay. Very well, let the hot spring digging game begin. Weird that you would, you in your language, you treat this as both a game and as a life-threatening problem. Use X and the Y to break the rocks. Once you get your companion to the bottom, they'll tell you where to start digging. Rocks come in many styles. Pay careful attention to the different types as you make your descent. Okay. The game ends when the time limit is up. If you or your companion take damage, you'll lose time. Be careful. You can find more time hidden inside the giant buds, so don't pass them up. Gotcha. Use various celestial brush techniques to break rocks and progress. Okay, so that will make him spin a rune, and that'll make him run. Oh my, okay. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, so I can destroy stuff like that. Makes sense. It's, there we go. Let's see here. Maybe I can blow it up. That would be convenient. If you could call out dust kaboom! Okay, all right. Huh. All right, so far, things aren't looking too good. I feel like I've made a fair number of mistakes so far. Okay, no, that's a big pile of money, but that's, no, spin around, old man, spin around. Oh, I can cut them. I'm just a complete and total fool and silly doofus. Okay. I cut that. Can I cut that? No, I cannot. Interesting. Now, does falling in that completely ruin your day in life? No, you're able to sort of swim. Okay. Let's go down here. You mind telling me where I'm supposed to... Is it here? Okay, hang on. Digging. All right, that was a very strange mini game, I'm not going to lie, but I did it on my first try. So unless I've got to do this several times, nope, I think that might be enough water on our first attempt. Never mind, we're good. We're totally good. No worries to be had. I dare say we've succeeded. Water! The water's flowing again! Now I don't have to set myself on fire. See? I told you, my bamboo ware never lies. I'm sure there's some basis of fact in how we did this, but whatever. Well done, Ami. Thank you, both of you. I'll never forget this. You both have free access to the bathhouse whenever you want. It'll literally be never. Could you maybe open the gate back there, though? That's kind of what I'm really looking for. Oh, I'll dance the hot spring hop forevermore. That's good. And I'm probably gonna get praise from this, but is it possible for you to open up the... Oh, hang on. Look, Ami, it's happening again. Okay, hang on. This might solve all of my problems. I cannot stress how much I want all of my problems to be solved. Okay, this actually looks like it'll be an upgrade to my bombs, if anything. That's interesting. Or it's a glass bottle with a snake inside of it. Of course. Oh wait, no, that's not a... It's like an aquarium? The snake is stuck. I guess we'll wait. No, never mind. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I definitely can get out of this thing if I wanted to. I have remained hidden here, creeping along the water's surface in a creepy way. I, Nurugami, god of water, am happy to bestow upon you my power. Oh, okay, then so it's water power. And I can probably put out those fires, which makes sense. Moisten the thirsty earth and restore the glory of nature. Please don't tell me to moisten things. If at all possible, I would rather not. You could always just say wettened. Nurugami? Oh, that's the god of water. Yes, as they just got done saying. That must mean you got the water sprout brush technique. Ouch! Hot, hot, hot! Oh, you're on fire. If only there was a body of water for you to, you know, put that out. Fire, I'm on fire! No, the fried drumstick was a bad idea. Lucky for you, Ami needs some practice. Ami, try to put out that fire with the power of water spout. Water spout is a brush technique that harnesses the power of water, as I could probably have gathered. Place your brush over water and then draw a line. The water's power will pass into the line, creating a stream. But enough talk. Have at you. You better try it before he becomes a crispy critter. Yes, I got it. Okay, so I can, as long as water is nearby, I can splash things. I'm sure that'll come in handy. No fried sparrow for you, but at least you can make a stream. But the power of water spout doesn't stop there. See the bubbling water in the middle of the hot spring? That's called a power spring. Water power is concentrated there. If you draw a line straight up from the bubbling water, I bet you can create an amazing column of water. Okay. That seems handy-dandy as a way of traveling. Perhaps to a section of land that I could not get to before. That's what I'm talking about. Now you can control power springs. Oh, okay. Automatically doing that on its own. Cool, cool beans. Hey, I didn't know you could do that. Didn't know I could do what? Jump? You've seen me do that plenty of times. If you're talking about the water spout thing, you just got done explaining to me how I could do that, so that doesn't make sense either. And it's not like I really stood on water, I just made use of the water pressure to be able to get up. What exactly are you surprised by, Yasun? Maybe we could use this to find treasure in high places. Let's draw a water column wherever we see a power spring. I've definitely seen at least, I think, 2 of those. So that's probably something. However, as cool and great and wonderful and awesome as that is... Well, that's a peculiar. But yeah, as cool as that all is, doesn't really solve any of my immediate problems, does it? Let's see here. What if I put out the torches next to this thing? Will that open the way? The answer is no. Okay. If I put everything I have into bamboo ware, perhaps I could once again help others someday. I must get some bamboo from the thicket deep within the sanctuary, and that means I'll have to go through the gate. All right, I just gotta learn to just talk to people more often, because that's clearly how you solve most of your problems. But the gate won't open until this large bamboo tube sounds. And who knows when that'll happen? I'll just have to wait patiently. Oh! Okay, first I thought I did it right, was wrong, and then a cutscene happened, thought I did it right, and was wrong again. Let's see. Clearly this has... There! Okay, there we go. I just wasn't aiming it properly. There we go. Thank you, old man. All right, let's just talk to you again due to courtesy and as thank you. The gate to the bamboo thicket opened, but I think I'll take a break in the hot spring while I'm here. You know what? You do what you. You helped me out when I needed it. You can do whatever the actual hell you want, old man. I ain't about to stop you. You just keep on keeping on. I am here to finally get that freaking dog warrior. I have no time for birds. I need dog. What the hell are you? You're a big bird. Tweet, tweet. Whoa, get a load of Tweety here. Hey, what's with all the chirping, kid? Don't call me kid. I have a name, you know, it's Ty. And I'm not chirping, I'm crying. Tweet, tweet. Crybaby Ty. Oh, you're crying. So, what's with that freaky cry of yours? Take, is lost. He disappeared while we were out for a walk. Tweet, tweet. Who's Take? Take. Is he a friend of yours? He's my dog. Lost my dog. Tweet, tweet. Ah, the canine tracker. Convenient time for it to suddenly show up. Whoa, the canine tracker suddenly appeared. That must mean it's one of the super magic mega dogs of myth and legend. But yeah, that kid from the forest with the pink dog, that pink dog is definitely one of those canine warriors. All right, well, those are just giant honking freaking tigers. I gotta feed the kitty. The kitty needs food, I feed the kitty. It's just what I do. There you go. Good idea to make friends with the kitty cats. You see what I see on me? Unless I'm hallucinating or something, that bamboo over there looks like it's flashing. Indeed. Maybe we'll find something interesting inside if we cut it down. Maybe I'll cut them all down at once, unless it's trying to get me to do it in a very specific pattern. We'll find out. No! You're supposed to cut cut down the bamboo that's lit up. It's so obvious. Okay, fine. Bingo! Oh. Okay. I feel like my method worked just as well. What's a dog doing in there? I assume this is the second dog we've seen that's been inside of bamboo. This shouldn't be surprising to you. Tweet! Take! Take's back! Take? What's wrong, boy? Why are you growling? Tweet? Wait a minute. Was it this white wolf who spirited you away? Oh, give me a break. Hey, wait. I think this fleabag's trying to say something, huh? White wolf. What right do you have to bear the canine tracker? Fight me and prove that you are worthy! Okay. Canine warrior Gee. Hear that, Ami? That must be one of the canine warriors. That canine tracker's really set him off. What'll it be, Ami? Well, obviously pick a fight. Okay, you sure you're ready? Don't hold back now. If anything, I'm more prepared now than I've ever been before. All right, come on, bring it on, bring it on. Boom, boom, shaka-laka-boom. Boom, boom, shaka-laka-boom, boom. Also, I didn't even bother to check. Yeah, I think that's a shield. Well, whatever it is. This dog is hip-hop bibbidi-boppin'. Stop with all the hippin' and the boppin'. There we go. Just give you a death of 1,000 cuts. I gotta smack you around. But you're not really attacking so much as you're just sort of hip-hop bipping about. Could you maybe not do that? Oh, hang on. You're doing something. Well, you kind of almost did something, I guess. Okay, really? You're just being very annoying. And just to be on the safe side. I cannot stress this enough. Stop doing things. It's very annoying. I'm about to get a very bad time score. I can already feel it deep down in my pores. Or I did fantastic. Okay. I literally never know when I'm actually going to have done well or not. Cut it out. Leave him alone. I won't allow you to bully Take like that. Keep it up and I'll clobber you. Wait a sec, Tweety. We're not bullying anybody. Right, you flea bag? Come on, say something. I know Princess Fusei summons me. It's my duty to defeat Crimson Helm, Defiler of the Gale Shrine. I merely chose to not do anything in this entire time out of spite because I'm a bad person. But I cannot return. This place is in grave danger. The monsters will overrun Sasa Sanctuary without me. And the Sparrow Tribe, they would all be... Oh, what shall I do? Okay, well, at least you actually have a legitimately decent reason for this. Nope. I may have just taken your power. You obtained the Duty Orb. What's this? The Power Orb has chosen you. I need no worry no longer. I shall remain here and battle the monsters for the Sparrow Tribe. Even separated, the hearts of the K9 warriors beat as one. Eh? Hey, wait a second. The Power Orb has chosen you. I am now freed from my duty. I no longer have to do anything. Follow where your heart leads. Eh? Okay, whatever. I suppose it'll all make sense eventually. That's one way to look at life. Okay, the fight's over. Well, the mark is gone. I got the thingamabobbo. I also gained, my new water sprout power and stuff. I think we're okay for now. Yeah, I dare say that we've done something good this day. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Huh. Well, that all being said, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'll come back, perhaps a little less loopy-doopy, because I clearly missed obvious things going on for quite a bit today. I think I need to shake it off, come back with a refreshed mindset, maybe make less silly mistakes. What a fabulous hot spring. Wolfie, I heard a ruckus from afar, but why don't you wash off all that grime in the hot spring? Hot spring? I think we'll pass. Anyway, isn't it about time you started looking for bamboo? Oh, you're right, the festival's just around the corner. It falls on the night of the full moon. The night of the full moon? Yep, Kamiki Village holds the Kamiki Festival on the night of the full moon during this time of year. You've heard the legend of how the great heroes Nagi and Shiranui defeated the terrible beast with the help of the gods, haven't you? That's why the village pays homage to the gods in the sacred tree. This year is the 100th anniversary of the beast's defeat. I'd better find that bamboo ware if I want to sell at the festival. Hot dog! I love festivals! We gotta remember to go back to Kamiki Village on that day. I'm sure nothing weird or mystical or freaky-deaky will happen at all. Oh, and by the way, Wolfie, I'd like to give you a little something to thank you for your help in the hot spring digging game. It isn't much, but you may find it useful. Here you go. It's a mermaid coin! I know exactly what to do with that! Thanks, Gramps. Oh, that's some grubby pocket change. There are many small springs known as mermaid springs across Nippon. They say you can pass between by tossing in one of those coins. It's true, you can travel across Nippon in the blink of an eye. Well, that would be nifty. They must be extremely valuable. No, not really. You can even buy them at stores around here. I only keep it because it was kind of cute. I don't have much, so you'll have to excuse me. I mean, I could have lied to you, but you would have found out that it wasn't special eventually anyway, so... That all being said, hope you guys had a fantastic time. And the next part, I'm guessing we're probably going to get the power of the next two dogs too, and we will be the Tommy Oliver of dogs, and it will be glorious. And I shall see you then.